Hello everyone from Patio Frutal. This is Sergio coming at you. Today is June the 11th and we're gonna feature, not that line, we are gonna feature this vine up here. This crazy vine is the Artic kiwi, and today she's happening to be in full bloom. I mean flowers galore, and I believe we're gonna have a good crop this year. I'm going to start by showing you all these tiny little flowers, and these are the male flowers because as you look at the top of that leaf, you see that shape, and that is the male plant. As you see there's already bunches of leaves there that already fell off. I mean, the aroma coming off this plant is sort of like a vanilla smell. So up here on this side, this is the female leaf, and I want you to notice the difference. Look at the top of the leaf. This is the female leaf, and they call it a bottom shape, a woman's bottom. But anyway, so that's how you can distinct the male and female. Go back and look again at another male leaf. You see the top is straight down, and you saw the other shape. But I want you to notice right up there is the female flowers, and I'm gonna make it a little bigger so you can look at it. And she already has little fruitlets, as you can see right in the center there. There's a little fruitlets already. So the ratio for cross-pollination here is fantastic, because when I group this vine, I intertwine it between the male and female. So to the untrained eye of the unknown person, you can see a female leaf, flower right there, and you move a little bit up, you see a whole bunch of smaller flowers, and those are the male flowers. So cross-pollination here, it is awesome. I usually get a good crop, and this year, since the plant didn't suffer any cold burn or late frost, which she is doing fantastic. And it smells like honey under here. That's exactly what it smells like, because I used to have bees. So yes, it does smell like honey. Look at that, whole bunch of little fruitlets right there, and the whole thing is covered in bloom. Look at that. You can see young little fruitlets right there. Look at that. More here, more advanced. But the whole thing is coming along very, very nicely. So I'm gonna step back a little bit. So you're gonna appreciate that the kiwi vines right now look like kind of like a tango afro. It's very hair crazy up there on the top, and there's a reason for that. You shouldn't clip those vines when the fruit is just forming. Okay, you gotta give it a few days. Don't get crazy about cutting. Just give them a few days, like a week's time, and then you cut. I know that in a week's time they are already tangling up, but it's okay if you got the right tool to cut it off. It will be easily removed, but if you do it now, there's going to be a lot of sap coming out of the plant. That's going to stress out the plant, and the fruitlets are going to start being dropping off, because it's a mode of survival for these kiwi vines. So I want you to keep on looking. And all right, so this part here of the pergola is an addition that I made a couple of years ago when I planted the newest Artic kiwi, which are burgundy in color. So I'm gonna take you there. All right, so these are the two other ones. They're here. Another look a little messy there, but that was a real stump, a hollow stump there. And I stuffed it up with dirt and stuff, and then I put a lot of chicken manure under. And then I put my two plants over here. And you know, you have to drive your plants to the where you want it to go in your pergola or whatever structure you have. But I want you to see this. This is its third summer, and she's already having flowers and fruit. Look at that. Look at up there. See the little fruitlets. Let's see if we can get a little closer. So, a whole bunch of little fruitlets. So I'm quite happy with this plant. She's having her first fruits, fruitlets, let's say, because they're not fruit yet. We gotta see if they get cross-pollination, which I hope they do. All right, so we have a birthday tag here, and I don't know if you can see down on the bottom here. It says 422. So that's when this one was planted. It's called Ananasnaya, female Artic kiwi. And this other one here is Ken's red hardy female Artic kiwi. So both of these plants are 3 years old, and they both having fruit, and that is quite exciting, very, very. So we're gonna go to another kiwi vine that I have further up. So there it is, and this one is called the Jenny, and this one has a particularity in the fruit. Of my 7 different varieties that I have, this one here is a fuzzy kiwi. All my other ones are like a grape. They're fussless. This one is also flowering, and look how much bigger those flowers are. And as they get older, they turn a little yellowish color. This is my fig plant, and this one here is not gonna produce any because for some reason she died back. So she's rejuvenating herself with a stronger vines. It's a much thicker than the ones that I just replaced. But that's not what I want to show you. What I want to show you this, look at that up there. These are all the flowers from the Jenny kiwi. And look how much bigger they are. And they're quite a bit. Awesome. And this plant, last year, if you saw my videos, I was harvesting this in December. Guys, we are in New England, zone 6B. This is snowland, and we get snow every year. I mean, regardless, last year was a very mild winter. Still, we got snow and very cold temperatures. I mean, we had a whole month of ice fishing weather. That means that we can go fishing on the ice. So I just wanted to give you guys an update how the Arctic kiwis are coming along. Oh, and by the way, since we are here in this pergola, I want you to take a look at this kiwi equinata, which is a chocolate vine fruit. Look where she's going. She's already heading up. She's already almost 7 feet tall, and she's gonna take over this area here. So I'm gonna have chocolate vines here, and depends how much I like this fruit, then I'm gonna have her going all around the edge and the inside there, all along the edges. And you know, I put up I'll have a line already there, as you can see there, this wire I mean, and I'm gonna wind her in there. It depends how good the fruit is. I really have no idea what it tastes like. So I have 2 different kiwi equinata. This is the other one. This is the baby. That one is only 15 inches tall right now. When I planted this here, this was also about 18 inches. But this one were a year-old plant. As you see right there, that was last year growth. But that's the way I bought it. I got this plant like 3 weeks ago, and it's already grown that much, 6 feet up. So she's gonna take over that spot here. It's gonna cover that area. That's gonna be hers, and hopefully she'll produce But anyway, so guys, there's the view from the top, not from the top, from the higher up. So I want you to see my jungle mess, but I have no fear. I'm gonna trim that baby back. She's gonna get a nice haircut, but I have to let the fruit set before I go trimming crazy. And well, that's all you gotta do too, if you wanna keep your fruit. So there you go, guys, from Patio Frutal. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and you have a great evening.